Once upon a time, or maybe not so long ago, in that house high up on a hill, the one with all the pretty things on the outside and not so pretty things on the inside, behind the flowers and the newly swept porch and the dreams of what life was supposed to be like, lived a mother and a father and a daughter that the world would call a family. Not the happy kind, but the broken kind. Or maybe just broken in some pieces, for in other places there were some beautiful pieces, if you looked hard enough. And in that pretty house up on the hill, there sat a vase, up on the highest shelf. It was a gift to the mother from her mother on her wedding day, with the happiest of blessings for a lifetime filled with hope and dreams come true. Until the day it fell and broke into a million ceramic pieces of the mother's heart, scattered on the floor among the mother's tears that had so often watered the flowers of that home. And the daughter looked on with trembling eyes, wondering if this perhaps would be that one last thing that would truly break her mother into a million jagged pieces. But her mother took a deep breath and actually smiled. And she didn't say, "This is why we can't have nice things," like other mothers might. She didn't yell or scream like fathers might. She gestured to her daughter and said, "Come, let's gather up the pieces and put it back together." And so they set out on a task that took them hours, gathering each piece, gluing them back together side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Well, the daughter believed again that happy endings could be true. But when the vase was finished and put back up on the shelf, the daughter gasped in horror. For this vase was not the same. It was nothing like it was before. It wasn't even pretty. It was ugly, covered in cracks, like scars. "We should hide it. It's ugly," the daughter said. "Oh no," replied the mother. "It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, every piece is still there, just in a different place. And while we may not like each piece, it's part of who we are and what has made us stronger. And it can be just as beautiful as it once was, if we choose to make it so." And on that day, the mother and the daughter chose to make it so. And sometimes, even on the worst days, if you walked past that vase at just the right moment for the sun to catch, you would see it. All those brilliant rays of light and hope shining through all the cracks and the broken pieces. The daughter kept the vase even long after her mother was gone, and she too put it high up on a shelf, and every day she passed it and would smile. Until the day it fell and broke into 100 little pieces. And her son looked on in horror as she motioned to him and said, "Come, and we'll put it back together. And when we're through, it will be even more beautiful than before." And so it was.